My mission is to inspire you to be the best you that you can be. Failure does not exist in a positive mind. Stay optimistic. Greetings and peace be unto you. This is the inspiration show entitled We Must Fight Back Now. Alright, give me a second. Alright, so today while I was out, I noticed something that is really disturbing me. And what it is that I wanted to leave it alone, actually. I didn't even want to get involved because I hate to really deal with a whole bunch of controversial things. But we got to fight back. We are losing this battle right now. And the battle I'm talking about is the battle for our freedom. Not black freedom, not white freedom. Freedom, period. Do you realize right now? Well, let me take New York, for example, right? In New York, we're supposed to be in phase 4. And basically, we are allowed most freedoms. I won't say all freedom. We can go to the store. We can go to restaurants, bars. I think clubs are open. Some clubs. Maybe like, it depends on, I guess, the capacity or whatever, or how they carry on the club. And, beaches, stuff like that. I don't know about churches. Now, whether you are a believer or not, a person that attends church regularly or not, that should kind of bother you a little bit, because it bothers me. And you can't go to church, but you can go to the bar, or you can go to the liquor store. You know, the liquor store is never closed down, not even one day during this whole thing. Think about that. Think about that. But your right to worship, be it the mosque or the church, anything like that, has all been, thrown out. Now, I don't know about as of today if it's been opened back up or not. I haven't heard anybody talking about it. I'm not sure. But when I was walking around today, I went to a mall. And people, of course, had to wear the mask like normal, whatever like that. But I saw people wearing the mask even going back to their cars. Walking to their cars in the fresh air outside, still wearing masks. Why? We know you got to wear it inside of the store. We're good with that. We know that. But why are you wearing it just to go in your car? To walk to the parking lot to your car? And don't tell me about, there's people outside and I could get it and all this other stuff. Like, the masquerade is over. Please. Honestly. If you've been to any major warehouse club supermarket or warehouse club, your Sam's Club, BJ's, Kroger, Costco, you have been exposed around many people. If you ride a train every day, you've been around people. Mask or no mask. And let's go for the mask route for a minute. Even if you got the mask on, it ain't really protecting you like that. Because what's the song they've been having us sing? I'm wearing the mask to protect you, you wear the mask to protect me. It sounds like a daggone kindergarten song. How dumb are you that you don't get it? How you don't get it? And then the song before that was Stay Home, Stay Safe, right? So now you have people like me that I avoid these places because I don't want to be wearing a damn mask all day long. So now I am staying home. So it's like they got you either way you look at it. There ain't no escape. You can't do anything. Until they put a cap on this mess and stop playing these games, you're going to be like a slave. You're literally like a slave. Straight up. Whether you want to accept it or not. And what I was saying before about the people walking back to the parking lot with the mask on. So that means that's showing you that they're programmed now. A war with no fires shot. Not one bullet fired for this war that's going on. All mental. Mind control. I was talking with Stephanie So Scandalous. Check her channel out. As well as my other two partners, Marquez Robinson and Anna. So I brought this up to actually Stephanie. I said to her, think about the X-Men, right? in the X-Men, Professor Charles Xavier, right? He has mind control. That is his power, so to speak, right? And you got Wolverine with the healing factor and, you know, the adamantanium and all that mess like that. I'm not even gonna go deep into all that. But y'all know what I'm talking about. But Professor X is the most powerful X-Men. And why is that? It's not because he can shoot rays or bolts out of his hands or stab something up. It is because he has mind control. He can mind control all of them and have them do his will if he wanted to. If he became evil, which I think that happened one time in a comic, but I'm not going to go into that. But if he became evil, he can control all of them. He can have them destroy the world. So in reverse, what's going on is we have the media and some government officials mind controlling us. And I'm only saying us as I'm a part of this country, but they ain't mind controlling me, because I'm not that person. I think for myself. Right now, this is a bottle of water, right? Obviously, right? But trust and believe, there's one person out there that's gonna say this is vodka, right? I don't even drink vodka, but besides that, I'm just saying, that person that thinks that it's vodka, I give them respect, because they're going to say they're thinking, well, I'm going to say they're thinking deeper about something. They're not just going off of face value. Right now is what we're going off of face value. You turn on the news right now at the sound of my voice, I guarantee they're talking about COVID. Guarantee. They're not talking about murders. They're not talking about pedophilia. They're not talking about nothing that's real news going on. Not saying COVID's not real news, because it is real news. But it ain't everyday news. It really ain't. It's not. This news has been around since, we've been talking about this thing now since January, right? But the world's been spinning. The world's been turning. Whole bunch of other stuff been going on since that, right? So it's like, when are we going to start talking about other things? And even your political stuff too. We need to stop talking about all that all the time. Yeah, this is a big election. Yeah, we know that. But there's a whole lot of stuff going on behind the scenes that if you don't take the time yourself to investigate what's going on behind the scenes and think for yourself, you are going to be lost in the source. You're going to be a victim of all this mess that's going on. You're going to be a pawn on a chessboard. That's exactly what it's going to say. And I'm not saying you, that's just you. We will all be pawns on the chessboard. We definitely ain't bishops, queens, and kings. We ain't that. We don't have a say-so in this thing. But if we don't fight back, when I mean fight back, I'm not saying go out here and gun nothing down. I ain't saying go out here and stab nothing, shoot nothing. But we need to get our voices heard. We need to say enough is enough. California, y'all need to speak up. I'm going to leave it at that. Y'all need to have a conversation with Gavin Newsom and stop the mess. New York, we need to say, listen, how do you expect me to work out effectively in the gym with a mask on? Seriously? How? I passed by a gym. I was going to put the little clip in the video, but I ain't even going to do all that. You're going to just take my word for it, or you could look it up and find out for yourself. They got lines outside of gyms, like as if like they handing out free stuff, something free. So while you in there working out for 2 hours, I'm standing outside and waiting to get in. With a mask on, mind you. A lot of them in line were waiting with masks on to go inside the gym. Oh, no. I'm not putting that mask on until I go in the gym. Because when I get in there, I got to keep it on anyway. So, but then, now I'm on that, right? So, it's safe for me to take my mask off in a restaurant, on the inside or the outside, if you're lucky to get inside, because some places you can't even go inside, you got to stand outside. It's safe for me to take it off there. But while I'm in the gym, I got to keep it on. Now, am I making any sense to you at all? This is stupidity. Or you're in the fresh air and you're wearing a mask. One day, this lady asked me, running around a track, she's like, oh, why aren't people wearing masks running around a track? And I'm like, you know what, ma'am? If you think deeply, you answer your own question. Why am I going to put a mask on my face to run around a track? Does that make any sense? I've walked up steps coming off the train with that damn mask on that I had on the whole time sitting on the train, going into the train station and everything, going up a flight of stairs, 2 flights of stairs, stuff that I could normally do with no issues. I felt almost exhausted with having that thing on all day long. So I ain't taking the train if I don't have to. You know? And I suggest you don't either if you don't have to. Don't put yourself in that situation. Why? I don't know. I know I'm ranting right now, but I'm hoping that I'm sparking somebody to say, listen, let's get a group together and let's fight for some real stuff, right? Like some real stuff. Not what they saying for us to fight for in the media, on the news, or whatever, like all these politicians are telling us to fight for. Let's fight for what's really going on. Because what's really going on is not black and white or indifferent. It's a real fight. And it including all of us. We are all in trouble right now. Alright? It's bigger than race. It's bigger than police brutality. The world is falling down around us. If we don't do something now to fight back, we're going to be sorry we did. That's about all I got to say. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Faith, health, wealth, success.